Hello, this is Jer playing Oxygen Not Included with 24 Bionic dupes. Last episode, we just started the cooling system. See, that's running here. We're finally at the point where this seems to be running. Actually, what do I have this set? 25. So I'm going to take this line. The only thing I'm using it right now is to keep these steam turbines cool. So I'm going to start off with making a plan to keep the base itself cool. Beyond that, also setting up another stable because we've got these guys here where they're eating mealwood. I'm thinking about changing their source of food. And their source of food is actually kind of getting a little too warm as it is as well. Alright, the other thing that I've got going on over this asteroid is I've been collecting some brine and eventually going to be polluted water from this guy here. We've got a pipe going down, insulated all the way down to teleportation equipment. Not quite ready yet, but that should be out soon. First extension to the cooling line is going to go right through here. The power plant probably being the most important thing. And I'm going to keep this whole system going clockwise, just to help me remember the directionality of this whole setup. So if I ever need some of these jumps like this, I'll remember what... Oh, what? Just have to go down like that. I guess that's fine. So it's going to go over here, over here. Might need to put in a few radiant pipes. I'll just use a little bit of lead at that point. And we can just go down like this and eventually connect to that point. Meanwhile, other thing that I've got going on, let's see, taking a little gold amalgam, is I've got this airlock system. So over here, technically I don't want you, but we'll worry about that later. This is going to be an area where we're gonna grow some pinch of pepper plants. I want it to be a little bit warm. That's why I'm insulating it, but I want to make sure that we've got a little vacuum area. Water is a bit scarce, and actually, it's something I should worry about very soon, to be honest. So instead of using water, we're going to take a little bit of salt water from over there instead for this project. See a little bit of steam over here. This is exciting. This means I might be able to, I'm pretty sure we can direct, I had this disabled by there. We can send in a little bit of petroleum to get a production of, oh, I guess that pump has put in some material. I could have stopped that by disabling that pump, but oh well, it's not that it really matters. I think this is one of the newer animations, the bubbles in water before it boils. That's really cool. Let's see. I have enough plastic now for one of these guys at least. I don't... Yeah, we'll need to wait, but that'll at least allow us to start in with keeping this guy cool. Oh yeah, I forgot as well. I probably want to cover this with lead, or insulate it, not insulate it, radiant pipes. And let's make sure we've got a line going up there. Eventually, once this outputs a little bit more plastic, I'll be able to have two of these guys. Also want to make sure I dump some water on top of that. We'll do that here and connect into our water line, which... Yeah, I wish there was a double hop or bridge. I guess I can just do this. And again, because I know this is going clockwise, I should be able to get away with that. And we'll just tap into our water line. Like that. There we go. Noticing a lot of hydrogen inside this asteroid, and I was wondering where in the world that is coming from. And then I realized I've never put in a liquid airlock right here. So hydrogen has been sneaking up and out of here. I might want to first of all make sure I take the hydrogen that comes from up where the dupes are living in at priority. I can do that by kind of maybe this type of thing. We'll disable that first of all. And then we will aim to obviously put in a correction here, so we'll have a liquid airlock. I even brought in earlier. I never used it, but I've got a pump already set to take this ethanol. So I'm gonna put that to use, because at least on the left side, at minus 42, I don't want to use water. Digging out a spot for double liquid airlock. And we've got more problems. We are out of eco power banks over on this asteroid. This little asteroid over here, we've got 3, not a great amount. Ooh, power is out. This is just barely enough, even with 2 of these hydrogen generators running. Getting, what is this? Oh, okay. Maybe that, well, that could help that side of things. But over here, I think I already have this set. Double check this. Yeah. I think we're going to need another hydrogen power plant. That is going to increase the amount of hydrogen we burn, obviously, but I don't see any other options, so I think that's the priority. Digging out a spot for that. Go, Pebble, go. You can see you're going to have an issue right here. Sign it. We're going to do a heavy watt wire upgrade on that pump down there. Got another pump to take over. After this power upgrade, I really have to get a new source of water. From this asteroid, starting to drop off some ethanol. Actually, I'm going to upgrade some tiling first. Maybe we'll ensure that gets done. Or we drop this off. We also will finally be plugging this little section here. Hopefully Rocky's going to be on the right side when we do. How did this happen? Okay, this is where I have to hit dig, but then consider make sure the plant itself doesn't get uprooted. And Rocky, don't get yourself trapped. Though, oh, and these guys, okay, I don't have Atmo suits in here. In fact, maybe that's something I also have to direct my attention to. There's just so many priorities all at once. This is a... Do these guys really care about the cold? Chilly surroundings, yeah, they do. Okay, not the best to have this going on then. I'm going to put a door here to control access. Who can go in? I don't think I can actually control access right here. This is more just for pips. Everyone trying to escape. Lucky. Alright, with that in, anyways, let's start filling that in. I have 5 hydrogen generators. What is this going to do to my hydrogen consumption? Not good things, I'm thinking. Not good things. Let's bring this in. Connect in all these power plants. And then where is our hydrogen line? Up here. Connect it just yet, but make sure everything's built. Up in this future stable for Dracos, we have their first liquid airlock done, and working on the second. We're going to be bringing in a pump here, I think. Pretty certain. Well, yeah, certain. To make a little vacuum. We'll go out like that. And just need a little bit of power. Get that going. And some natural tiles being built up here as well. Now we've got more hydrogen generators. Hoping that's going to keep everything going. Where are we with eco power? Still not enough. That might be just because we don't have enough of these guys. So let's add in 4 more. And see how we get with that. All that's left over here is to make a vacuum right at that location. Just adding in a few lead pieces along the power plant here just to make sure this stays nice and cool. Oh, that's right. We've extended our power plant. Okay, maybe I will take this little path this way instead. Next thing we've got going on is taking some of this salt water and dumping it right here so I can make sure that this area stays nice and warm. And I think the other thing is we'll get access to this polluted water and we'll start pumping that in to some pinch of pepper plants for food. Temporarily let Heart in here, so Heart is the only one that doesn't have an Atmo suit for the moment. We'll fix that soon, but first I've been dumping a few Atmo suits that have oxygen over there. So this is actually the first time I'm using teleportation to go in this direction. But I'm going to go Atmo suit, and we're going to bring several of them, at least 5, over. This a high priority, and let's make that even higher. I should see some Atmo suits being picked up. There we are. And what I'm hoping I can do, should be fine, is as soon as they land on the other asteroid, I'll finally get these guys. Hold on, did that not work? Oh, right, because I selected all. Okay, well, it's separated it. Here we go. And it looks like these guys need a few things to do. Okay, this is nice, because at this point, I have been ignoring this altogether. How about we give that to Charger? Where is stuff being dropped? Okay, let's just make give our attention down here first. We've got regenerative health. Let's see, Atmo suit. Let's start giving these out. We're going to give... Okay, who does not have Atmo suits? Obviously, it's going to be the dupes on this world. Array is 1. And Charger is another. So I'll keep doing this until all these guys have Atmo suits as well. It's also just occurring to me that I don't think we have a lot of pincher pepper plants. So I'm going to go and dig a few of these out so that we can start relocating them over here to get a pip planting them. Speaking of which, got a pip. I will relocate you over here. Maybe even have more than one. You guys doing that. Oh, and another tree. Acorn. Bring that up here. And the final Atmo suit is on the way over. So Heart, how do I conclude this with you? So I want to take this out. I guess that really should just be simple of selecting that. But then I need to disable, right? Enable, no, that's auto repair, disable building. So I don't want Heart to put that back in. Can even destroy that. Okay. As long as Heart doesn't throw that Atmo suit in one of these, I think we're fine. I think this is good. Ah! Okay, not so much. Hold on. I think these are just going to be destroyed. Okay, so Heart is going to bring it over to the other world, which we don't want. Okay, let's stop that. No more of that. No more of that. And, well, we'll multitask. I'll select the last dupe, Sunny. Sunny, you get to have one of those. And Heart. Okay, I'll let Heart destroy the... Probably makes sense to let them destroy it, and then we'll put... Oh, they're doing a gunk thing. Now here is a really nice feeling. I can click on this and say, you know what, everyone's allowed in, not just Rocky. So that allows me to do a lot more things in this freezing section. Actually, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm just noticing that these plants are not happy because it is far too cold. How to best do this? Just a mass insulation, I suppose. We'll dig this down and then we'll do some insulation, maybe right actually there. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of material, of course. Where is my igneous rock? Got some up here. Alright, I guess we'll just have to be doing some mining. Filling in some insulation right here. Also planning on putting a manual generator. We'll put a jumbo battery connection in. So we can keep, you're not going to stay right there, are you? Oh, no, I'm pretty sure Sprout will not get themselves stuck. Good. Good for you, Sprout. Alright, so let's just throw that there. We're just slowly getting some pips, planting some pinch of pepper plants. And it looks like it's already warm enough in this area. This will really just be about making sure things stay warm. Let's say if it gets below 35, you can run. Starting to explore a little bit more, or all the way at the bottom. You're going to go in this direction, explore around here, and go over here as well. In particular, on the lookout for some geysers. I see one up there, so we'll get up and see what is in the sky. We have good coverage around this big, extremely cold ice block. I think we'll go do the same thing, but in this direction this time. And very nice to see all the dupes on this asteroid being able to participate in this section of the asteroid. So now it's time to collect some of this polluted water and make sure we're opening space for pips to keep planting. I am not happy with these bristle blossoms not growing. So adding in our cooling line that's going to go around here, tying into this whole line. Current liquid temperature is 20 degrees. Let's see, go like this. I think that back, I'd change this. Change that back to 25. Noticing a few of these pinch of pepper plants not happy. Oh, 35 is the minimum. Oh, probably we should make this like, I don't know, we'll see if I can, yeah, 42 for now. And there is our liquid temporizer then going off, now that I realized that it wasn't warm enough. Heating this liquid up, and the thing is, this is going to go through. In fact, it might even be smart. I think we'd be fine with granite pipes, but we'll have this kind of go and visit all the plants. Sort of like that kind of deal. Maybe just inside here. What do I do? I think this will be good enough. If not, I'll keep expanding it. And there's the pump. Currently not planning anything yet. I want pips to do their work first. Oh, already one of these guys has come back to life. That's a good sign. We are making a run for it upwards. I'm going to take this equipment out. We're going to dig up so that we have more access to explore around, having a ladder go up further, along with fire pole too, of course, so we can get back down easily. And make that out of iron ore. Checking down here. Another plant to go. And we've got... Oh, our water is not cycling. Okay, I'm going to have to make a change. Over on this asteroid, we have fully insulated ourselves from this extreme cold, and we're just out looking for more Saturn critter traps. As I explore all around, oh yeah, that was a liquid polluted water vent. But everything is looking pretty good. We've got 22 eco power banks. Temperature is warm, but it's coming down. Might want actually a specific dedicated line here. Already have that little built in. Oh, that was an old water line. Okay, yeah. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, I'm fixing that actually. We're bringing in more polluted water to act as a coolant. So temperatures is starting to improve. One thing I'm concerned about most now that the power situation, let's just check over on these guys. They've got 14 eco power banks. Yeah, very good. Hydrogen levels, let's check that. Quite a bit of hydrogen. Okay, so then I want to focus on water because this is the last little bit plus this. So we need to find shovels. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make a special spot for them because that could get messy otherwise. Maybe like right here. They can't get through these types of doors or metal. Oh no, I'll make that have an actual drop-off location for them. And no one can get there unless we've got there. There we go. And our pug slugs are there. Awesome. On our way up, I've uncovered a hydrogen vent. I might leave that alone given the fact that it outputs lots of hot hydrogen, but if this ever ends up not being enough, I'll look at that as an option. If this geyser here became active, that'd be really awesome. Sunny's just doing a little bit of analysis. Analysis on this one is done. Oh, only 4 cycles actually. Awesome. We are getting very close to cycle 100, in fact. That's cool. And we are in the countdown for the last 100 cycles. I think I'm going to leave it here after we pass this milestone. A good amount. Oh no, actually hydrogen's a little bit lower on this side. Okay, let's go and plant some of these guys. I think that would be a key thing to do right now, making sure we still have power. I've been getting lots of these Saturn critter traps, so there shouldn't be any problem finding enough to plant. But we'll just take a quick moment to celebrate the fact that we made it to cycle 100. I think things are going well. We'll be able to continue on. Let's see what is over in this direction. There is lots of polluted water. It's 30 some degrees, but actually that is large potential for my water source. So I think that's probably when I come back next time. My focus is going to be on bringing all these, or not all of them, but a bunch of the polluted water things together. Build a bunch of pumps, and this is my process removing any polluted or germs. I want to actually expand that to be a little bit more efficient than it is, but I'm feeling pretty good. Like say temperature wise, actually that's looking a lot better. I don't think I yet have oh, I see, that's not the cool. Okay, what I want to do, let's just end this one last thing for the day then. That's not the coolant line. Let's try to avoid getting these mixed up. But I want to have this go like that. So my coolant line is gonna change direction. It's gonna go up like this, just to make sure that we visit all these power banks, because they produce a lot of heat. We want to keep them nice and cool, along with everything else. to take that out. All right, well, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully, we'll see you next time as we watch these 24 bionic dupes, both on this asteroid and this asteroid, try to set up a survivable base.